Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Down to Earth Gardening and Design. Welcome to our video today, which is on companion plants for your hydrangeas. So 2024 is a fabulous year for hydrangeas. In particular, today I'm talking about big leaf, mophead, or macrophylla hydrangeas, which are these behind me. This is one variety. There's quite a few varieties of them, and I have more videos out on our beloved hydrangeas because we love them so much. But they can range from a pretty blue color, purple, shades of purple, and shades of pink, depending on how you adjust the pH. And we also have a video out on that. But today I want to focus on showing them off with some companion plants. So I have some perennials in the lineup for you today, and I also have some shrubs. So I want to talk about a couple that I have in front of this garden here because I've had some questions on what they are, but I love the hydrangeas and I love how the variegated leaf and the leaf textures really show them off. So when you're thinking about companion plants, I'm just going to give you a few options, but what you really want to look for are leaf colors, leaf textures, and some flower colors. And a lot of that has to do with preference, but you also have to remember that the big leaf, they have a solid, beefy green leaf. And so we're also trying to complement not just the flowers, but we're trying to complement the leaf color and shape. So it's good to mix that up. So number two thing to think about is you want to think about the fact that they are just sticks in the winter. They're deciduous. So you may want to consider some evergreens or some shrubs or something else to give that garden bed a little bit of interest and some structure. So this one here, I have the option of leaving my little grasses, and we're going to talk more about that in a bit, but I don't mind just cutting this bed down and having it look tidy for the winter, but it's definitely something to think about. Number three thing to think about is, and this is pretty important, the amount of sunlight that bed gets. Because in our previous videos on hydrangeas, we talked about how the mopheads really like part sun or part shade. And their preference is, if they're getting some sun, that it is morning sun. So you're looking for other perennials and shrubs that are also going to do well in those conditions. So let's start talking about some options. So number one option that I really love is this Japanese sedge grass. And this one here is called Aureola. So I love this as a companion because of the leaf color. The texture is very complementary of the hydrangeas, and also the fact that I can leave it in the winter if I want to have something here. And the next one that I have next to me here is a beautiful hosta that I love to use, and this one is called June. Also has a really pretty variegated leaf, and it will throw out midsummer this lightly fragrant purple flower. So the flowers complement, in my opinion, the hydrangeas, as well as we're getting this variegated leaf here. So I'm just going to bring you over to the other corner of the garden because I have one other little perennial in this bed that I love as a complement. Okay, I'm over here on the other end of the same bed with my heuchera, or coral bells. So this little plant has been a repeat guest in my videos, and I'm sure you're going to see more of it to come. This one is called Mega Caramel. There is also a caramel out, but I like the Mega because it has the larger leaf. So this little perennial here is a bit of a chameleon. When it first emerges in the spring, you're going to see the new leaves are more of a coral or caramel. And then they turn a little bit more golden, and that also depends on how much sun your plant is getting. But the flip side, literally, the undersides of the leaves are this gorgeous rosy color. And you do also get a flower. And this plant, honestly, here, I love so much, and you get a lot of mileage out of it because you can leave a little bit of it in the winter. And it's just, you know, because it's a chameleon, it gives you a lot of interest all season long. So what a nice complement for our blue hydrangeas here.